Hot damn, is your boy goddamn Killer D, the West Friday General, motherfucker. About to get this shit popping. I'll be right back after this track by Sierra Jr. Verb. What's that all about? Who knows? There's always some fuckery going on. Shit. Yeah, we got a good one for y'all today. The shit will probably hop back on and shit in a second. How y'all doing today? I see one person up in the room. It was like 3, 4, 5 of these motherfuckers. I don't know where y'all be going. But... Yeah, boy, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? I'm back up in the building, Back to get in tonight. I'm about to put this stir fry down, grab this microbrew beer, and get it in, goddammit. Shit. Got me a little nap and shit, so hope I can't fall asleep on y'all asses tonight. All right. Let's see here. What we got going on here? Got P in the building. Got Turn Tally, the Mulatto 5 in the building. Got Shamiam in the building. Got GMO TV in the building. Who else we got up in here? Shit. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. If that subscribe button is red, turn that motherfucker gray. Don't forget to hit that bell and spit. That's right, P. About to get it in tonight. Shit. Got a lot of shit going on. Let me close all this bullshit. Finish this last of the stir fry. What I'm gonna do? My friends will last this goddamn stir fry. I'll play some of that new Josh track and shit.
Like Venom, when I hear that bullshit, the longest ever full clip. Been alive since RIP. Check the credits. Check the credits. Under full grip. Dolly want a cracker? My bad. Dolly is a cracker. Drunk off Bachelor, what's next? Bachelorette, I last soul with Lawrence and Laureate. Amazing how you forget. You used to idolize Keith Sweat, cause I wanted to pour them hoes. No fashion instinct, no knowledge of clothes. Went through that phase, now still don't. Tell a story like Hawaiians. You know, talk to listen. So hear the vision, another rendition of verbal invention with attention to how tight he gripped the pen, almost like a pinch. When you see it, travel overseas and view oceans thick. Grew up around rich, not wealthy. Maintain pure thought, healthy, repelling mosquitoes using bushes of rosemary.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Josh track, Rosemary Fields Forever. So let's get into this goddamn show. Let's get into this flow. I know you're here with me. Know you're here with me. And Mrs. B. Come on back over in here. We got a lot of shit to go over. So today's topic are African Americans. African Americans proven unfit. God damn, this bear fucking me up too. God damn, internet fucking me up. The bear fucking me up. God damn. Are African Americans proven unfit to fight COVID-19, the COVID-19 pandemic? That's today's topic. Get right into this. Let me tell you a little experience that ties right into this today. I made me a little trip to the dollar store today. Got me some ramen noodles and shit, right? So I went to go to get in line, right? I went to the front of the store. I'm like, God damn, there's a lot of people in there. Because I'm used to going in there. Like, I'm like a 5-minute to close type of nigga. Like, I always go to the store and shit. Like, man, they about to shut that motherfucker down. So I don't have to deal with lines. I don't like sitting in lines and stuff, right? So they changed the hours because of this pandemic and stuff. So I went in there earlier than usual, right? So I went in there probably like an hour before it was closed, usually instead of the 5 minutes. So I went in there and went to wait my way to the front of the store. You know, the niggas got the whole fucking line all fucked up. They got the tape. The white man put the tape on the floor. He put the tape on the floor and tell you where to stand. Niggas don't want to listen. Niggas is all bunched up, cutting motherfuckers. 3 motherfuckers cut me. You're in line, but the shit's so spaced out. So a motherfucker could come in the aisle and just jump right in front of your motherfucking ass and shit if you ain't paying attention. So one nigga and a white man and shit cut me in line. So I'm like, fuck, whatever. White man ain't had no mask on. I like, go on ahead, white man, go on ahead. You get in front of me. I don't want your ass behind me. Go on in front of me. Go do what you do. Right? The nigga and shit, he saw I was in line, but he was just like, fuck it. Yeah, I don't care. If you ain't going to say nothing, I'm going to cut you. So I'm like, go on ahead, nigga. Go on ahead. Right? So we got a gang of black women and shit in front of us. All bunched up. Like the line's going to go any faster if you're crowded up. Now, the man put the goddamn tape on the floor. Where are you supposed to stand? Do they want to follow that shit? No. So basically, I was like, I'm going to walk around the store some more to this line, like fucking work its way down a little bit, right? Ain't too many other shoppers. So Wait till all the niggas and shit clear up out of there. The white man and shit with no mask, he got his ass on out of there and shit, right? So I went and paid for my shit and I was gone. I'm like, well, goddamn. Niggas just don't want to follow rules. Just like I tell Chris Harris, right? Shout out to Chris Harris and stuff in his channel, Scholarship Over Hollership. Yeah, I posted this video up in that motherfucker and shit. Because I see you not fucking enforcing the rules over there. So, like, fuck it. If everybody want to be a nigga, I'm going to be a nigga too. Right? So I posted this motherfucker up. I'm going to continue to post those motherfuckers up in there until you take them down. Because I don't care. I ain't administrating no more. So I'm just a regular nigga just like everybody else. Right? So, they just don't want to, like, follow rules and shit. Like, this shit is fucking crazy. Like, you know what I mean? And we got an old white lady that was in the store too, right? She talking her motherfucking ass off instead of getting her ass out the store. She got a little puppy dog and stuff tied up to the garbage can outside and shit. The dog sitting there with 2 sweaters on and a fucking bubble goose jacket. Like that motherfucker cold. There's a goddamn dog, lady. What the fuck wrong with you? So she ain't got no damn mask on and shit. She old as fuck. She ain't got no business out there in the first goddamn, right? She in there holding up the line. The niggas is getting restless and shit, all bunched up. I try to stay in the house as much as possible. We got the neighbors and shit. They're all fucking bunched up. Got the kids sharing the bicycle and shit. I don't know why all the kids ain't got their own bicycle. But the adults riding the bicycle, the kids riding the bicycle and shit. No gloves, no mask. They sit in the car, fucking smoking blunts and shit, sharing the blood. Hey, girl, crash that blood, bitch! And all that crazy shit, right? So I keep my ass in the house to avoid all the foolishness. So I know my last show, I said I was going to do the show. I'm going to show you what these niggas is doing, right? So, goddamn, we only got one motherfucker up in here. Fuck it. Goddamn, it's me and P. Unless P, that one is P. I'm talking to myself, but whatever, right? So, you with me, P? You with me? But we're going to get into some of these clips and stuff I got set up for y'all today. Got quite a few of them. I'm going to show a comparison, right? What civilized people are doing during the pandemic and what niggas is doing during the pandemic, right? So we see since I was talking about my dollar store story, so I'm gonna do my dollar store video first. And then
at 10 o'clock and caught on camera and all out.
God damn it, I didn't tell you to play. We can get to this thing. Let's roll right on into this. Shout out to Sahara Jr. Shout out to Josh for hooking us up with his damn music to play during the show and shit. And during all my other fuckery and shit that I have going on. Right? God damn, this microbrew works good. This motherfucker, 10% alcohol and shit. I feel like I'm drinking some old ghetto fucking beer or some shit. This goddamn microbrew, this shit costs a lot of money too. Son of a bitch, 10%. God damn. Ain't that a bitch? Can't drink too many of these motherfuckers. I'm glad I only got one. All right? So, let's go roll into this footage here. Killer B, the goddamn witch finder, John. You got a witch, I'm burning.
Brawl inside of a Houston store. Employees pushing and punching each other right at the checkout. Customers also getting caught up in the fray. A man at the 99 cents only store at the North Freeway in Parker recorded the whole thing. Channel 2's Keith Garvin spoke with him and joins us live with that interview. Keith?
Go ahead, Keith.
Sir, that man still can't believe he witnessed that store clerk melee. The video that he captured has gone viral on Facebook.
You can believe that shit because he went in there and those are people he lived around. I was in the store, so he can totally believe it. But Keith just making it sound good. Go ahead, Keith. I don't mean to cut you off.
And has now been viewed more than 165,000 times and shared 3,000 times. A day of shopping at a store in North Houston looked more like an episode of Jerry Springer after a beef between two coworkers boiled over at the 99.
You trying to, lady? You're not Big Mama status and shit. You trying to fight this big beans and rice eating Spanish lady and shit.
And since only location at the North Freeway at Parker.
You know, Mayweather and goddamn, what's that other nigga? People know how to fight this shit. But when you that small, black lady and shit, you going up against motherfucking Maria Lopez and shit that been eating fucking roast pork and rice and beans and shit all our life and shit. You might.
The fight was recorded by customer Leonardo Balderas, who had taken his mother there to shop.
I always thought it only happens on Black Friday sales.
And look at his hat and shit. He hiding the motherfucking Maxaholics. He hiding the summer bitch. Leonardo.
Not just at a regular store, middle of the day, 99-cent stores, I've seen it on YouTube, Facebook also, but I never witnessed it firsthand.
What he says he witnessed Thursday afternoon was two employees arguing over who was going to go to lunch first.
Heated conversation. I believe there was a manager there and told him, don't go, just play off your shift.
But Leonardo says that's when the situation between the two clerks escalated.
About a few seconds.
Two clerks. No mask.
Because later you hear the other lady, the black elder lady, tell her, you're a B word. And the other told her, I'm going to show you a B. And she just ran across and that's when I started filming. And
the first person to step in to try to break up the fight is not a manager or even a fellow co-worker, but a customer. And then
that black lady really trying to hold that Spanish lady so the black girl can beat her. She ain't fooling me.
A woman holding a newborn baby comes in, but
look at Big Mama right here, about 400-500 pounds, holding the baby and shit, holding a 10-pound baby, 10, 15, 20-pound baby and shit. I don't know who the fuck knocked her ass up and shit, but she got a little baby.
But she can't stop the melee. When she steps aside, a co-worker finally...
All people in the store, she decided to try to break the shit up with a baby in her head. Really, they trying to hold that Spanish lady so that black woman can whip her ass.
Appears to help the original customer in the fight. As a past manager in retail himself, Leonardo says he posted this video to Facebook and spoke to us because he believes the fight wasn't just a display of anger, but also poor customer service.
Everybody viewing that video, even if it's just store owners, they just look at that video, dissect it, and that's what happens when there are two individuals, employees that are heated, that are arguing. It can be prevented. Don't let it escalate to
shit. So the shit was fucked up for that long? All right. So basically, I'm going to bring this back a little bit.
关于这方面的毒领的话，你要跟我们说，要跟老师说，知道吗？这是不对的。
All right. Basically, what they were saying, that the white girl was saying, like, y'all trying to boycott and try to stay away from Chinese motherfuckers. Why y'all not fucking with the Italian motherfuckers? They ain't nobody boycotting fucking Olive Garden. That was some real shit, she said. That was some real shit, she said.
This Chinese restaurant
That motherfucking shit.
was like texting their customers saying, none of our staff have been to China. We have no contact with the coronavirus. Please, come back to us. And people were making fun of it. There are thousands and thousands of cases in Italy, but no one's boycotting Olive Garden. Seriously, no one's boycotting a mom and pop's pizza place. It's the same thing.
Is she white? India has a solution for all the fuckery. And I hope the United States government take note of this and maybe decide to use some of these techniques to combat the people that don't want to deal with the lockdowns and the social distance. See that? That's what they need to do here. If they catch some people out past 8 o'clock or whatever the regulations of the state or the city have for the people, this is what should happen. You should be allowed to do this. Where you have to treat people like children. You got to treat people like children. If they want to act like children, you have to treat them like children. Look, this is what they do in India. Look. They're taking the air out of the goddamn tires so this nigga can't work. Take your ass home. As you saw it here, the Indian government has decided to beat the shit out of the people that don't want to follow the rules. Beat the shit out of the motherfuckers that don't want to follow the rules. Right? Now here's some more niggas and shit that don't want to follow
the rules. Man named Rashawn Davis. Rashawn is one of those people who would not have listened to Noah when Noah told folks to get on the ark because the flood was coming. As I have told you on this radio the past couple of weeks, throughout history, you just have these kind of people who just don't want to listen to reason and refuse to do it.
This nigga is trying to be Killer B and shit with good internet.
Takes to help flatten this curve called coronavirus, okay? And sadly, just like Noah,
you can see this nigga
had to do, you must turn your back on these people and let them drown, okay? Once the warnings have been issued, once they
let these niggas die. Let them die. If you let them die, it makes things better on everybody else. You let them die. Okay, nigga, you don't want to follow the rules? They should give it to him. They should give it to him. Since he don't give a fuck, they should give it to him. And let him die.
They have been told what the consequences of them not complying are. Let them drown. All right, it's above you now. Let go and let God deal with them. And Rashawn Davis is another example of that type of person. See, Rashawn lives in Cincinnati. Dropping the clues bombs for everyone who listens to us on 102.3 The Beat in Cincinnati. What's happening? Rashawn was arrested on Saturday afternoon after he snitched on himself. Okay, you know how brothers and sisters 6ix9ine themselves nowadays by broadcasting their crimes via social media. That's exactly what Rashawn did by violating Governor Mike DeWine's stay-at-home order. I don't know if it's DeWine or DeWine, but he's the governor of Ohio, okay? See, the governor of Ohio, he gets it, all right? The one thing that seems to work when it comes to stopping the spread of coronavirus is social distancing. That's what seems to flatten the curve all around the world. That much we know. I know every day something new comes out about this virus, and it's hard to keep up, hard to know what to believe, but if one thing seems to really work, it's social distancing, okay? We've seen that meme going around where it says your grandparents were called to war. You're being called to sit on the couch. You can do this. Literally, in order to beat this invisible enemy, all you have to do is stay at home and watch TV. Stay home and read a book. Stay home and listen to a podcast. Stay home with your significant other. Stay home with your kids. Stay home scratching.
Stay home and watch Killer B and shit. It's fucked up internet.
Literally just staying home is the greatest way you could love thy neighbor right now. And for whatever reason, it's the most difficult thing.
Niggas don't love their neighbor. They don't. They really don't. Niggas don't love their neighbor. Niggas want to inconvenience. Niggas want to terrorize it. God damn, that beer fucking strong. Shit, let's go.
Thing for some folks to do. Let's be for real. 95% of the time you outside, you're not doing anything productive. You're just out to be out. Okay, when the reality is you could be doing nothing at your crib. But now when you go out during this global pandemic, you still are doing nothing. But in the process of that nothingness, you are potentially spreading something. And that something is the coronavirus. Rashawn Davis, along with a whole herd of donkeys, were out in Cincinnati on Saturday night doing absolutely nothing except violating the stay-at-home orders and spreading coronavirus. Or let me say potentially spreading coronavirus. No, you know what? I know some people caught coronavirus in that crowd. Would you like to hear what a pack of wild donkeys sound like? Let's listen to Rashawn.
Yeah, that's how we doing in my city, man. We don't give a about the coronavirus. That's how we celebrate all coronavirus. We got 1,400 people watching you right now. What the going on, man? 1,400?
Yo, some of the most hood, ghetto-ass motherfuckers in the hood has the most lit live streams in the world. A ghetto project motherfucking shit could go live and it'll be like 800 motherfuckers watching that motherfucker within the first fucking 3 seconds. Why? I don't know. Killer B be fighting to get 10 motherfuckers and shit. But these ghetto hood motherfuckers, shit. Instantly.
People watching y'all right now.
With tattoos on his face, you know he has no fucking drive. He either got to be knee deep in the dope game or just waiting to die, go to jail. If you got all the tattoos on your face, cause you ain't getting no job nowhere, nigga. You ain't getting no job nowhere.
We heard with it. If you ain't heard with it, you dare with it.
Hey, y'all tell the world about people. Holler at me. We get more videos like this.
Rashawn said, we don't give a F about this coronavirus. Well, Rashawn, coronavirus doesn't give a F about you either. That's just like it hasn't given a F about the 75,000 plus people it's killed across the world. All right, coronavirus doesn't give a F what your race is, age is, sex is, religion is. In fact, coronavirus gives less F's about you than you do about coronavirus. Okay? Then Rashawn had the nerve to say, this is how we celebrate our coronavirus. What is there to celebrate about a disease that 1.3 million plus people have and 75,000 folks have died from? Seriously, I got a real question. What are you anti-social distances rebelling against? I get it. You don't believe in the government. Some of y'all think it's a hoax. It's just a distraction to put up 5G towers. You refuse to submit to martial law. Whatever it is you're telling yourself that you learned on YouTube, exactly. You're wrong. All right? Nobody wants to be at home right now. Do you think the NBA wants to be shut down? All right? This ain't no government conspiracy, bro. You know how many billions, multi-billions of dollars are being lost by companies every day? Trust me, nobody wants this to be over more than...
This nigga right here, the tattoos all over his face, he would never know anything about that. He don't know nothing about that and shit. Like I said, he either deep in the dope game or Donald Trump and shit in the U.S. government is giving him a check every month for being crazy.
The white man. All right, the white man wants to get this economy back going ASAP, and he can't do that unless we, as a society, flatten this curve.
That's one of the two things and shit. He either knee deep in the dope game, or Donald Trump and the U.S. government and the taxpayers of America is giving him a free ride in life and shit by giving him a check every month.
And home, not to mention Rashawn, black man to black man, brother to brother, really not just to Rashawn, but any other anti-social distances that happen to be black. I don't know if you've read, but black people are disproportionately impacted by the coronavirus. Yep. Early data shows black people are being infected and dying at higher rates than any other demographic. I know when corona first hit the streets, you Negroes spread that lie on social media that black people can't get coronavirus. Well, the survey says that was a lie. Okay, why? Because black people already are impacted by a whole bunch of other pre-existing medical conditions, from diabetes to heart disease. So of course, coronavirus going to run through our communities. So when you, Rashawn, choose to be an anti-social distancer, technically, you're committing a black-on-black crime. Yep. Okay? Straight up.
They okay with that. They okay with that. They okay with that. I hope he go to his grandmama house, his mama house, and all of them house, because his grandmama and his mama probably got tattoos on his face too, on their faces too. So his sister house and shit. I hope he go visit all of them and give them all the coronavirus, so we don't have to worry about any little niggas and shit being born with tattoos all over their face and shit. They grow up and play society and shit just like this nigga.
All you Negroes choose to get together and party, you are only hurting people and potentially killing people who look just like you. And you can't be a part of,
like Biggie Small said, but you don't hear me though.
The solution if you're part of the problem, Rashawn. Please let Remy Ma give Rashawn Davis the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Only difference between anti-social distances and flat earth folks is flat earth folks aren't killing anyone with their willful ignorance, but anti-social distances,
that's right. That's right.
have a lot of blood on their hands. Donkey Today is brought to you by the...
That's right. That's right. Let's move on and shit. Let's move on to the next bit of fuckery. Let's move on, right? Let's see what these niggas is doing.
To fly a rocket ship, you need to be an optimist. No astronaut.
Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Okay, let's check this out. With the dude coughing on the motherfucker. God damn it, I ain't put that shit on here. Wait, let me see if I can find this shit. I can show y'all another side of this. I'll show y'all another side. All right, check this out, y'all.
Well, tonight, a video is making the rounds on social media. It shows a Baltimore police sergeant coughing near citizens while patrolling one city neighborhood. Now, the department says it is investigating. WJC is live outside City Hall. Rachel Menitoff asked the city what they're doing in response. Rachel.
Vic, good evening. The Baltimore Police Department released a statement saying they've seen the entire video and they've sent the video to the Public Integrity Bureau for an internal investigation.
Hey, Officer Friendly with the cherry cheeks.
Now,
here's a look at the video.
This is a black woman speaking now. Now listen. When the last time y'all heard a woman speak like this? Listen, listen. Now I got something for both sides of this. Now, let's pay attention.
Video originally posted to Instagram. It has been confirmed that this is a Baltimore police sergeant coughing as he walks through a Baltimore City neighborhood. I asked Mayor Young if he was aware of the video. Here's what he said.
I really haven't seen the video, but I know it's being investigated.
Moments ago, Commissioner
What the fuck he even get up on there for? He ain't seen the video.
Harrison released another statement, which says, in part, after watching the full video in its entirety, it is not only disturbing but incomprehensible, especially considering the high level of strong and clear guidance that we have provided from the beginning regarding COVID-19. And earlier this afternoon, Commissioner Harrison was out here at City Hall and provided an overall update to the police department's response to COVID-19. Outside City Hall this afternoon, Police Commissioner Michael Harrison confirmed that the Southwestern District has reopened after one of its officers tested positive last week. The building and all of the cars have since been sanitized. Currently, there are 12 Baltimore City police officers who have tested positive for the virus, with 67 officers awaiting test results. And currently, 150 members of the force are in self-quarantine.
Every day, the men and women of this department go out to serve and protect in the most challenging and dangerous circumstances. We continue to work in educating and enforcing residents of the governor's stay-home orders to minimize the spread of this dangerous and deadly virus in our communities.
A Baltimore police sergeant is under fire tonight after a video surfaced of him coughing without covering his mouth near people in Southeast Baltimore. WMER2 News' Ray Strickland is live outside police headquarters. And Ray, we understand that this is something that's now under investigation, correct?
Yes, and Baltimore City Police Commissioner Michael Harrison saying tonight what he saw in that video was disturbing and alarming, adding that the department does not condone anyone making light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, this video has been making its rounds on social media, sparking outrage from all over. We spoke to a community activist who saw this video, and she's now calling for the sergeant's job. A Baltimore police sergeant under scrutiny.
Now, this police officer should be fired. And not only that, he need his ass whooped for coughing on motherfuckers. If these motherfuckers niggas and shit gonna be that gangster, they should have been gangster enough to whip his motherfucking ass for coughing on them. Cause I believe police officers should be able to shoot motherfuckers that cough on them, like this man is trying to do.
Tonight, after he was seen in a video coughing near residents at the Perkins Homes in Southeast.
But I want you to understand of the environment that these people have to work in. This is a horrible man. He should be jailed for what he did, right? He should be punished at the highest level for what he has done. But we have to see the environment that this man is working in. If they're gonna be niggas, he gonna act like one too. That's the way he thinking.
Baltimore. The video has been viewed.
Die, niggas. That's what he's saying. Die, niggas. Die. White people be nasty like that anyway. A lot of white people be nasty like that anyway. Be coughing, not covering their mouth and shit. That's some disgusting shit. I've been going through that shit my whole life. Some white people just be doing that shit. It is nasty. They just don't give a
hundreds of thousands of times on social media. Critics say it appears to show the sergeant making light of the COVID-19 pandemic by purposely coughing near neighbors in the public housing community without covering his mouth. The video sparking outrage.
That is disgraceful.
Baltimore
this bitch got up on goddamn TV with her
community activist
and think somebody look at her mouth. And somebody supposed to listen to her. Not only that, the woman that is talking to the police officer, I hope that this is probably her. I don't know, but probably her. You got to see what they're saying. How she talking. You nigga, white people, that's some white people shit. Niggas don't get that shit. You take that shit over there to the white people, nigga. Listen.
Tawanda Jones is now calling for the officer's job.
It says a lot about his character. It says that I don't care about nobody's life. Your lives do not matter. He needs to be fired on the spot. That is unacceptable.
The Baltimore City Police Department confirms the sergeant is now under investigation. Police Commissioner Michael Harrison said in a statement, quote, "What we saw in the video is alarming because this pandemic is affecting lives not only nationally, worldwide, but right here in our own police department," end quote. The video also surfacing on the same day we learned 12 officers have tested positive for the coronavirus.
I pray to God that he's playing Russian roulette with somebody's lives.
Bitch, you gonna take your gold fronts out your mouth and be serious and shit for a minute? I'm sorry. I apologize for not having the actual ignorant ass black bitch running her goddamn mouth, talking like the most fucking vile ass nigga on the fucking planet, and she's supposed to be a woman. Well, she sounded like she eat coochie and shit, so that might be explained or explain why she talking like that. She talking like a fucking man. But anyway, it's shit. It's horrible on both sides. This man should be jailed. People on the other side don't deserve that. But for somebody, a man that just walking up and you got niggas just talking shit, hey, Mr. White Man, with your rosy cheeks and shit, and and all this bullshit, like, right? These police officers have to put up with some crazy shit. I understand police stress and why they do certain things and shit. I understand that, whether it's against the law or not. Know what I mean? They do some wicked ass shit. A lot of these motherfuckers had this shit in their heart before they even started their job. Some of them didn't have it in their heart. Never was exposed to it until they joined the police department and had to work in these areas and be subject to that. Just like the Chinese food people. Some of these Chinese food restaurants, I see them with my own eyes, the amount of shit that they have to deal with on a 24. Some of these Chinese food places back in the day, there really ain't no more out here anymore. That stopped in the last 5, almost 10 years and shit. That shit stopped. But there used to be Chinese food restaurant open 20 hours a day. Them motherfuckers close at like 4 in the morning, be back open at like 8, 9 o'clock. And they have to deal with niggas from beginning to end, talking shit. The man sitting up there, living in the goddamn Chinese food restaurant, cooking the food, trying to make some money and shit. You got niggas in there talking about his wife behind, talking about her fucking boobs, talking about hurry up, you fucking chink motherfucking shit, fry my chicken wings, and you better fry them hard, nigga, and all types of fucking fuckery they have to deal with. You ain't give me enough hot sauce, and all types of dumbass shit they have to deal with, and insults and shit. This is how we saw in the other video with the man on the train trying to get on the bus, trying to make a man move because he's Chinese. And he said he got COVID-19 and shit. This is because he's Chinese. You're going to move from around.
And Council President Brandon Scott also sent us a statement saying that the virus is not a joke, calling the sergeant's behavior unacceptable. And while this sergeant is under investigation, I'm told police are going to review his body camera footage to try to get a complete picture of.
They're going to see that shit and they're going to be like, wow. If the women press charges of him coughing on there and they go to court, that's going to be the most embarrassing moment for them rather than the fucking police officer. Because the court gonna have to hear her mouth cussing, talking all types of shit, very unladylike, and it's gonna be an embarrassment.
What happened?
Well, they might rule and shit. I don't know if this shit go to court or anything like that, but the jurors gonna have to rule, but they're gonna understand. They're gonna be like, we don't want to fucking find this man guilty. We understand, but we're going to have to find him guilty and shit, even though under the situation.
Live in Baltimore, Ray Strickland, WMAR 2 News.
Ray Strickland, thank you. Thank you
Ray.
very much, Ray Strickland. Thank you very much. I don't know if you caught that or not. Did you catch that? If not, y'all go watch that shit later. And shit. It wasn't really a big thing. It was just some motherfucking bully and a Chinese motherfucker on the bus and shit, telling them to move. But let's get this next clip here. What's going on in the prison system? Right? Check this out.
Physical, right? So, all of a sudden, out of the blue, fucking everybody just fucking dying and getting sick and shit like this.
But this nigga up in the cell with a cell phone. This nigga up in the cell with a cell phone, y'all. Keep that in mind.
All of a sudden, out of the blue, fucking everybody just fucking dying and getting sick and shit like this shit serious as fuck. Like
some other shit too. If you want people to listen to you, you gotta chill out a little bit. You gotta chill out a little bit.
They literally leaving us in here to die. Like, you know, it's probably like 3 dudes I know already and shit. You feel me? Motherfucking, they took out this bitch dead that I literally.
Hey, wait, I should shut the fuck up because I cuss like a motherfucker out here. And I expect people to listen to me. Hey, when you're drunk, you gotta tell the truth. Let the truth serve this shit. I be cussing like a motherfucker. So let me shut up and just play the video.
You know and shit. The rest of these motherfuckers just sick as hell. You know, they talking about social distancing and shit. You feel me? Nigga can't even social distance and nothing because like, nigga. Like, look at this shit. Hold on. This motherfucker over here, they talking about stay 6 feet from motherfuckers and shit. And look at this shit. This motherfucker over here. This motherfucker over here dying from corona. They got this motherfucker in my room and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now that could be solved. Why don't you put motherfuckers that all got it in one room, in one cell together? This shit. You know what I mean? Keep the motherfuckers that ain't sick together, and the motherfuckers that sick, keep them motherfuckers together. But the nigga is 6 feet away from the motherfucker, so he need to shut the fuck up because he in jail. He's in jail.
How the fuck I'm supposed to live? You know what I'm saying? Then they talking about stay 6 feet. Then they gave us these motherfucking masks and literally like said good luck. You feel me?
Exactly. Good luck, nigga. Good luck. You in prison. Don't do crime.
Now, right now, I ain't got that shit. You feel me? But, you know, I got a motherfucking little light-ass drug sense. You feel me?
Light-ass drug sense. How many people you kill? How many people you kill with your drugs? So don't worry about it and shit if your ass is going to die and shit sitting in the jail cell. It sounds crazy and shit, but I'm saying this is my own opinion. This is my own opinion.
Now they trying to kill a nigga in this bitch for real, you know? Then today, this one motherfucker I know, AI and shit, this nigga dead. You feel me?
People with non-violent crimes, drug dealing, I believe is you can say a violent crime. Drugs kill people. And it leads to crime and death and all types of shit. So, motherfuckers that do other dumb shit like stealing and stupid shit like that, they should be let out or put in another type of facility and shit where they're away from like some other people. So, I don't really know what they should do with the prison systems with this. Letting the motherfuckers all out on the street ain't the answer.
They just took this nigga out. They literally leaving us in this bitch to catch this shit. Like, I ain't even got the shit. You feel me? But I don't know how long that shit gonna be. Cause I think I'm like, got some of the symptoms and shit. They talking about you can't smell shit and taste shit. You probably got that shit. So it's like today, it's like, I don't know if I'm tripping or what, but I for sure can't taste shit. You feel me? And shit, this shit paranoid, you know? So I don't know if the phone situation low key, but like this shit serious as fuck. Everybody in this bitch dying, and it's like, what the fuck y'all want me to do? Like, die in this bitch? So shit, I need y'all to motherfucking whoever, you know, whoever.
He's probably dead now anyway. Since the shit got out and shit, water and all of a sudden the guards probably done killed his motherfucker and shit for exposing that shit with his cell phone.
You can get in contact with that can help me, and the rest of the motherfuckers who ain't sick, you feel me? Do that shit. Like, at motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck, because they literally They literally about to leave us in this bitch to die because we got felons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all motherfuckers can social distance. We can't social distance. Like, look, there's a motherfucking white boy on top of me. You already know, like, I ain't racist or nothing, but, you know, the white boy, he died. You know, he came in this motherfucker and got this motherfucker sick. And then it's like, they got these motherfuckers in here. They not taking them out until they die, you know? Like, we saw 2 months. Well, now it's 3. And then it's like a gang of motherfuckers they just took out this bitch. You feel me? Then they just hit us with these fucking nonsense. But, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers literally, Kroger, I'm about to show y'all some more shit. Where they taking the dead bodies. They built a fucking, like a tent and shit. You feel me? Where they put the dead bodies at. And we just in this bitch. I'm about to show y'all in a minute. Hold on. I want to get the phone taken out, so y'all gotta just chill 1 second. Look, they got my nigga Don. This nigga was just fine as fuck. You feel me? He can't even breathe. I'm about to show y'all. Hey, I'm about to pull your cover up, Don. Show these motherfuckers. This motherfucker literally in this bitch dying, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, bro. This shit serious as fuck, man. You know? Y'all gotta hit CNN. I don't give a fuck. You know, I ain't trying to die in this bitch. You feel me? I got a little under a year left. These niggas in here dying left and right. Right now, I'm clean. You feel me? I'm what's that shit called? COVID negative right now. You did, but you know, who knows how long this shit lasts. I'm about to show y'all this tent shit real quick. This shit about to fuck y'all up. They literally taking dead bodies. They don't think niggas got. Damn, bro. They don't think motherfuckers got phones and shit in here, so, you know, I can show y'all this shit that's going on, how far these motherfuckers is. You feel me? Because if I die, they gonna act like this shit, you know, just happened, but they literally like the motherfuckers who ain't sick. Like, look at this motherfucker breathing all hard and shit. This shit fucking crazy. Like, the motherfuckers who ain't sick, you know, like me, they just leaving us in this bitch. Then you get sick, then you go, and then they gonna tell your family, damn, I'm pulling off. This bitch coughing. I mean, I didn't call you a bitch, but shit. I'm about to show y'all this 10 shit. Hold on. I gotta put
He said, I didn't mean to call you a bitch.
y'all up 1 second. Stay with me.
That is show the intelligence level.
Hold on. There's a big tent y'all see on the basketball court, that tent right there. They literally putting the dead bodies in that motherfucker. This is what they doing. You feel me? This shit not.
Am I crazy or y'all crazy and shit? Y'all see a tent.
No game. Y'all think a nigga playing is a tent in the middle of the basketball court. Hold on, I'm about to go back to the spot. Like, yo. This shit fucking crazy, bro. These niggas in here, like, literally laying the nigga down, bro. Now they got this fucking law. It's called the CARE Act for niggas like me who not sick, right? So they like laughing for real. You feel me? Because I went and talked to them. The CARE Act is for people who not a gang member, not a sexual offender, and not on death row. If you at risk of fucking catching this shit and dying, like 3 people I know already caught this shit and died, they can send you home on home confinement, right? So I went to talk to these motherfuckers to get on home confinement. They not gonna let us on home confinement. Why? Because they gotta make money off of us. Because they not gonna make no money if we at home on home confinement. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in this bitch. You feel me? Now I don't know how long a nigga gonna make it. You feel me? This shit serious. So that's why I'm like, fuck it. They can find out I got the jack. Fuck it. That's what we call the phone. They can find out I got the boy. I don't even give a fuck no more. Because niggas dying. So the nurse came in this bitch today. I talked to this motherfucker. This bitch tell me.
It'd be a good thing if you get caught with it and shit. They put it in solitary. That what he should do if he had sense.
Motherfucking be prepared, half the unit about to die in this bitch. Like, he literally told me that. They put the tent up, everything. That's where they stacking dead bodies at. This shit is not a game. I ain't on no game, plan, shit, none of this shit. Like, you can see my face. I'm dead ass serious. I got less than a year left. I don't want to die in this bitch. You feel me? I don't mean to cuss him, man. So, like, whatever y'all motherfuckers got to do it. Tell Sam, what up? Tell Valerie I said I'm trying to make it. Y'all might not see me again. I might catch this shit and die. So, pray. Whatever y'all got to do. Whoever y'all pray to, pray. Whoever y'all can add. Hold on, I'm about to make sure my dog is enough for me. Don't move.
There you go. There you go on that. Let's get some more of some of this shit here. Right? You got that one out the way. We got this. This is kind of old. Wait, I didn't mark this one. Oh no, I don't want to play that.
I think one of the big
play this one next.
If I get corona, I get corona. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let it stop me from partying.
Look. Yeah, bitch. See how cute y'all gonna be when y'all gasping for air, bitch. See how cute y'all gonna be then. Fuck they aspirin breaks. I don't mean to be mean and shit, but I don't even know why they there. Them bitches need a wagon to get around that motherfucker, all that goddamn weight. I don't mean to make fun, y'all, but shit, goddamn. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, that's something for you right there, Shabby. Oh Lord, they got me. Oh shit, the shit coming through the goddamn screen. I think this is gay spring break right here. I think this is all homosexual people.
Like, it's really messing up with my spring break. What is there to do here other than go to the bars or the beach and they're closing all of it? It's really messing up. I think they're blowing it way out of proportion. I think it's doing way too much.
This is stupid ass white people too now. This is stupid ass white people. They feel like this is the time of their life. This is their only chance to have fun and all this fucking dumb ass shit. Until you get the coronavirus.
Doing us bad. We need a refund. This virus ain't that serious. It's more serious things out there like hunger and poverty. We need to address that.
Yeah, I mean, we planned this a long time ago, and it was kind of up in the air if we were gonna still go. But like, we're here. I just turned 21 this year, so I'm here to party. So it's kind of disappointing.
So you're young and stupid.
But we're just making the most of it. We met these other people in our little Airbnb spot, so we're just hanging out with them and trying to get
Airbnb. So you bringing this shit to somebody's goddamn house.
Drunk before everything closes.
But that's what the white people doing. That's the white people with they. Oh shit! I didn't share the fucking thing. It wasn't shit to see no way. It's all good. Y'all can hear that motherfucker. I should show that big fat lady though. That big fat lady, y'all would gotta laugh at that. The two fat ladies on the wagon. Right. So what's this one right here?
I don't need a school to just promise me the tools for change. I need a school to put those tools.
Okay, we almost out of here. We got a few more. This is the meat of the shit right here. Right?
Everything in life is a negotiation. When you cross the street is a negotiation.
Fuck social distancing. Fuck social distancing. Look. Listen to the audio, y'all. Listen to these black women talk. So it just like it shows you why they do what they do. They can't even speak like women. They can't even speak like people. Fuck women. They can't even speak like people. I act up on the show. I don't speak like the way I speak like when I'm on my live streams. You see me on the street and shit, I don't talk like this and shit. This is the act. This is Killer B. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am personally and shit when I'm out on the street. When I'm lying with y'all motherfuckers, I'm Killer B, the goddamn motherfucking witch finder general. You got a witch, I'll burn your motherfucking asses up, right? That's who I am when I'm on my live stream. In my personal life, this ain't me. You would never see me act like this. Look, we coming back. We coming back. The police is trying to tell them, like, listen, y'all motherfuckers, a pandemic. Y'all motherfucking niggas and shit is out. Your lips all on the bottle and shit. You sharing it with motherfuckers and shit. And y'all just don't give a fuck. You think you look cute, but when you're in that hospital bed and shit, half naked in a gown, gasping for air, we want to see how cute y'all gonna look then. That's what we come back. That's what we do. What is y'all so mad about? They helping y'all. I'm sure they don't live in y'all. Just breathing because they don't want that shit. Y'all just don't give a fuck. Look. Put everything out live like the police is doing something wrong. Y'all know what y'all supposed to do, but y'all doing what y'all want to do because you just don't care. You don't care about your friends. You don't care about your kids, your mama, big mama, and grandmama, and them. Y'all just don't give a fuck. So thirsty. Y'all so thirsty. Y'all so thirsty. Y'all so thirsty. And now I talk about fucking he homosexual and shit because he doing his fucking job. These niggas should go get some goddamn respirators gas masks, and all that bullshit, and beat the shit out of all these motherfuckers there. That's what they need to do. Look, got a child right there. And the man trying to get your ass on. Why ain't y'all doing shit? You got your kid right there, letting your kid sit there and act like y'all fool. Let y'all see y'all act like a fool. The little girl sitting there, and the mother got her acting like the police is doing something wrong. I believe this is supposed to have been a birthday party or some shit. Find some coochie to eat, bitch. The police should take that little girl and put her in some kind of fucking what they call that shit when the parents ain't right and shit. They go take the kids and put them somewhere in a safe home. That they need to do because of this dumbass bitch right here. Look at the dyke bitch right there. Get off my woman. That's my bitch. That's my bitch. Police should be allowed to put on their riding gear and mask and beat the shit out of everybody. This is how we saw they do it in India. Whipping motherfuckers' asses that don't want to obey the fucking law. They just don't want to leave. Like, why not leave? And we used to do this shit when we was kids. We hang out at the beach and shit. Like, after the beach closed, it'd be like 50 fucking cars out there. The cops rolled through. And they was cool. They know we kids and shit. Like, we got, like, that's a cool place to hang out and shit. They understand that shit. And they roll through. They throw on their lights. Everybody leaves. Everybody leaves. We come back, but we leave when they tell us to. They don't even have to say nothing. They don't got to get out their car, put on the fucking loudspeaker, none of that shit. They go on, they throw on their lights, everybody get in their car, everybody got beer, all that shit. They don't harass nobody. You get in your car and you fucking leave. You might go to the other side of the park. And then you wait for them to come over there, and then you leave again. And then you come back to the original spot. And they wait a while and shit, and then they fucking come on over there and you leave. And by then, it's time for everybody to go home any goddamn way. This nigga. motherfucking ass. They should beat the snot out of her fat pumpkin ass. Make no sense. You heard this bitch? It don't make no motherfucking sense. And we demand respect. As American citizens, you black people demand respect. And this should be a major embarrassment for the black police officers. Because the black police officers there and shit, they just feel like goddamn, they just got fucking, now all my fucking officers and shit, that's what me gonna be looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all people? And he can't even explain the shit. It's all women. It's all women. Acting like niggas. Acting like dudes. I want to give a fuck. Kids and everybody. Start shooting tear gas into that motherfucker. If you stupid enough to have your fucking kids sit there on the front line, no cop telling your asses to go home and shit, and you got your motherfucking kids there, you should shoot that tear gas in there, and you say something about the goddamn kids and shit, they should just take your goddamn kids away from you for life. The goddamn street. Liquor store right there on the corner. Right on the corner. These motherfuckers got babies and baby carriages and shit. Ain't this a bitch? Motherfuckers got babies in their arms, and they're gonna stand there. They look like a riot about to break out, and they're gonna be standing there with their goddamn babies and shit, like a bunch of fucking monkeys. See that, y'all? See that shit? All right, let's get another one. Let's get another one. Check this shit out.
Dozens of people defy orders to stay at home and keep away from large groups. Chicago police had to break up at least two.
Right, exactly. And ain't none of them niggas got no bail money. That's why they should lock them up. They should lock them because they know they ain't got no goddamn bail.
House parties overnight. CBS 2's V Win is live at Chicago Police headquarters with what she's learned about those incidents. Hey.
Suzanne, the governor and the mayor have been urging people to take the warning seriously, but still some people refuse to listen. So Chicago police are getting involved, especially when dozens of people showed up to parties overnight. Now, police got a call about a party in the Noble Square neighborhood last night. Officers showed up around midnight and found dozens of people inside this home near Greenview Avenue and Black Hawk Street. That's when officers told everyone to leave. One woman leading the party said around 30 people, mainly family and friends, attended the party. Not too long after that, police got a call for another large gathering, this time in the Austin neighborhood at an apartment building in the 4900 block of West Van Buren. Two guys leaving the party even had on a protective face mask. Here's what the governor had to say yesterday at his daily briefing about the stay-at-home order and why it's so important during this outbreak.
The stay-at-home order is an opportunity for the rest of us to do our part to protect the people who are on the front lines of this fight and the people who are most vulnerable to its consequences. I ask you to help them out by simply staying at home.
No one was arrested last night. Under the federal guidelines, people are being told to practice social distancing. That means to stay at least 6 feet apart and to avoid gatherings of more than 10 people. Reporting live outside Chicago Police Headquarters, V. Wen, CBS 2 News.
Thanks so much, Faye.
Thanks so much, V. All right, let's get out of this one and shit. Check this one out, y'all. Check this one out.
Police broke up a large block party in Pensacola on Easter, and now they're looking for whoever organized it. We found out about the party when people started sharing it on Facebook. That was on Atticus Court near Cervantes Street. We went to the neighborhood today and found some mixed opinions.
The kids had a good time and they did a little barbecue and the egg hunt. But we know kind of we were breaking the rules, but we gonna do better.
I think this is grown people. This is grown people. This is grown people. Look at old Harriet Tubman and shit right here. Listen what the fuck she said.
It was kind of bad, but it was bad at this time now. But to my understanding, they was trying to do something for the kids. The rule was broken.
Trying to do something for the kids. Trying to do something for the kids, but not thinking about the kids' safety. No, they wasn't trying to do shit for the kids. The kids got video games. The kids got all types of shit to do. That shit ain't got nothing about the kids. These niggas wanted a chance to party. And use the kids as excuse. Now, these is grown people. That lady about 50, 60-something years old. Probably 70. And she ain't got that much sense. They know there's a pandemic. You talking about, we just doing it for the kids. For the kids.
You can see video of the large gathering on our website, WKRG.com. Police say it took them 2 hours to break up the party. They did not issue citations.
2 hours to break up the goddamn party. 2 fucking hours. Exactly, Pete. They could have had Easter bastards in the motherfucking living room. Exactly. Exactly.
Very few people you see on the streets of Las Vegas these days are all locals who've come out to see what their city's turned into.
All of a sudden, I'm like, wow, I need to go out and start taking pictures.
Right? Now, check this out. Look. Now, let's see what the white people do. Let's see what the white people do, right? Let's see what the white people do during all this.
It started, I think, Saturday or Sunday. I had been quarantined in my room, which is the window up there, alone for 3 or 4 days already. And I hadn't seen my kids at all for over a week because I had been traveling. And they were whimpering outside my door, and I just was having a complete breakdown.
social distancing parties. You see this? You see this? Everybody standing away from each other. The neighborhood is having a party. They bring the loudspeaker out there and shit. And I don't know. That was kind of weird. The lady said she quarantined for 4 days and she started to come out and shit. I don't know. Maybe some other shit happened. But there's a bunch of these going on around the United States where these white people having a social distancing parties with the neighbors and stuff and shit. They come out every couple of hours or whatever, play some music, and the motherfuckers come on their porch and dance and say wave hello to the niggas across the street and shit. And then they take their asses back in the motherfucking house. Or I guess she said she been quarantined and shit, meaning she was just in the house. She didn't actually have the coronavirus. I believe that's what she's saying.
I'd seen the Italians singing on their balconies and the Spaniards exercising, so I decided that I was going to play some music for myself to get myself out of a major funk. And then I think day 3, I started sharing with neighbors, and we decided on 3:30 every day, and Mark got his sound system out, and so now every day at 3:30, 3 or 4 songs, because us old people can't.
Every day, 3:30, 3 or 4 songs, right? For the neighborhood.
Really handle much more. So we're trying to just spread it. My goal, I think it'd be amazing if by the end of this, 2 or 3 weeks here, if we could just have all of downtown coming out into their front yard and dancing at 3:30, I think it'd do wonders for our souls.
Positive. There ain't no Chief Keef playing. None of that monkey ass shit. I shoot your mama and all types of shit. Ain't none of that playing. They playing clean music and having fun. Niggas be like, I don't want to listen to that sucking shit. I don't want to listen to that cracker ass shit. Put that Nicki Minaj on, bitch. Even the dog happy dancing. The goddamn dog. Oh shit, I didn't play the motherfucking shit. All right, I got another one for y'all. Shit. My bad. That was my fault. It's caught up in the moment and shit. It's caught up in the fucking moment. Yeah, I'll play that motherfucker over. Shit. Just so y'all can see it. You know, I fuck up once in a while. Well, a little more than once in a while. Yeah.
I'd seen the Italians singing. It started, I think, Saturday or Sunday. I had been quarantined in my room, which is the window up there, alone for 3 or 4 days already. And I hadn't seen my kids at all for over a week because I had been traveling. And they were whimpering outside my door, and I just was having a complete breakdown. I'd seen the Italians singing on their balconies and the Spaniards exercising, so I decided that I was going to play some music for myself to get myself out of a major funk. And then I think day 3, I started sharing with neighbors, and we decided on 3:30 every day, and Mark got his sound system out, and so now every day at 3:30, 3 or 4 songs, because us old people can't really handle much more. So we're trying to just spread it. My goal, I think it'd be amazing if by the end of this, 2 or 3 weeks here, if we could just have all of downtown coming out into their front yard and dancing at 3:30, I think it'd do wonders for our souls.
Let's check out this other one.
We are being censored. America's news outlets no longer provide the truth.
A Raleigh neighborhood takes some unique steps to bring people together at a time when many of us are supposed to stay apart. Tonight, they're hosting a social distancing block party. CBS 17's Mackenzie Stasco is covering the event live in Raleigh's historic Oakwood neighborhood. Mackenzie, quite a sight out there tonight.
Yeah, well, Maggie, all of this social distancing and feeling of isolation has really been getting to a lot of people, especially the people here in Raleigh's historic Oakwood neighborhood, which is known to be a really tight-knit community. And earlier today, it's quiet right now, but earlier today, the entire neighborhood came out on their porches, in their yards, and outside on the sidewalks to really try and lift each other's spirits. From one end of Oakwood to the other, people came out of their homes for a social distancing block party, a way to ease the feeling of isolation, let loose together, just from afar.
This sucks, staying in, not being able to do anything.
Lifting each other's spirits with a violin concert on the sidewalk. A few houses down, neighbors shaking the anxiety, throwing up their arms, dancing in sync from across the street. Did it lift your spirits today?
Yeah. People are the only ones that come up with great ideas like this. Niggas gotta have alcohol and fuckery. Cussing and swearing. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Everybody staying in their own motherfucking yard.
Yes, and if you look at my porch, the artwork is my mother's, and I honor her today too because she was part of the Depression and understood what it's like to come together as community.
Oakwood has been Arlene Sanders' community since the 1970s.
I feel blessed that I live in a neighborhood like this. I don't feel isolated.
She's a self-proclaimed social butterfly, making the best of these uncertain times.
Times that test you are the times that let you know how strong a person you are.
We found Luann and Barry twirling away their worries, practicing the hustle on their front porch. Their song choice, fitting for times like these. Before COVID-19, the couple tells me they spent their weekends ballroom dancing. What kind of inspiration do you want this to give the rest of the community?
There will be an end to this, and we'll be out dancing again.
And we will survive.
And we will survive.
And those neighbors you just heard from tell me they also hope today's social distancing party will perhaps inspire some other neighborhoods here in the Triangle to do the same. Live.
They go another
one. At NJM Insurance, we know that everyone's a little different. That's why we make sure you've got the right coverage for you and you.
Hi, for many neighbors, this was truly a breath of fresh air. Like many people, people really wanted to stand together and be together as Texans. And tonight, that's exactly what they did.
Stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
It's a song Frank Cano and his diehard neighbors know well.
Those of us who are native Texans, that song really is something that every time we hear it, we all go, you know?
Because the words resonate with meaning. And for Cano, the moment does too.
Texas became a state was in 1845, so at 6:45 today, we're going to be driving through the neighborhood.
In this neighborhood, you hear the voices of a community.
I think it's a great idea. We're tired of being cooped up inside, but yet we still got to be safe.
Finding solutions.
So many people are on social media right now trying to find a connection because we've lost our connection with other people.
Overcoming hardship.
We both have our older parents here in Texas, and we can't be near them.
Finding closeness through a common fellowship.
It has to be the primary thing we do. We have to be safe. But if we can't keep our spirits up and keep that attitude that is just Houston, Texas, then we're not going to come out of this the same.
A warm melody touching hearts. And reminding us who we are.
There you are, deep in the heart of Texas.
This shit crazy. Look at this.
The last couple of weeks have really showed us the things that it's so easy to take for granted. Simple things like bringing a bunch of children together to celebrate a birthday. That's not a wise or safe thing to do right now. So some neighbors in Johns Creek came up with a great workaround, and that is today's Hero Central. This week, Valor is celebrating double digits. It's his 10th birthday. So his family's following the guidelines to stay home and social distance. Neighbors in Johns Creek made a plan to bring the party to him safely. They decorated their cars, and they brought the birthday celebration just cruising past his front door. It moved.
They did this near my house like a few days ago. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, what the fuck? Goddamn parade or some fucking shit. I saw all these cars, all these balloons and banners and shit hanging from the cars. It was for a birthday party for a kid where they drive by the person's house. It's like a parade for his birthday, which is absolutely awesome. Absolutely fucking awesome. The family, you get in the car and shit. It's the family, so you know they're around each other and shit. Then you ain't around nobody else. You in your fucking car. And you drive by the person's house. And then the kids get chalked. They get out and they write a little message on the sidewalk and stuff for the kid who birthday is.
Moved Valor to tears. His mom, Andrea, says she is grateful to have amazing friends and neighbors and family that went above and beyond to make Valor's birthday special. Valor, I'm glad you had a great day. Happy birthday.
I want to show y'all something else here. Watch this.
The last couple of weeks have really showed us the things that it's so easy to take for granted. Simple things like bringing a bunch of children together to celebrate a birthday. That's not a wise or safe thing to do right now. So some neighbors in Johns Creek came up with a great workaround, and that is today's Hero Central. This week, Valor is celebrating double digits. It's his 10th birthday. So his family's following the guidelines to stay home and social distance. Neighbors in Johns Creek made a plan to bring the party to him safely. They decorated their cars, and they brought the birthday celebration just cruising past his front door. It moved Valor to tears. His mom, Andrea, says she is grateful to have amazing friends and neighbors and family that went above and beyond to make Valor's birthday special. Valor, I'm glad you had a great day. Happy birthday.
See? Why niggas can't come up with this shit? Y'all explain that shit to me. Y'all explain that shit to me. Y'all explain that.
Writing's not that easy, but
Look, there's some more nigga shit. But this is how the niggas got to do it. This is how the niggas got to do it.
This Toronto grocery store is taking physical distancing so seriously, it's hired bouncers.
I've worked at bars for 20 years.
Now she says people are treating it like it is a bar.
So they'll be standing on either side of a display, so they're still the 6-ish feet away, but they're chatting.
And officials across the country say socializing at the grocery store is not okay.
The reckless few, shame on you. We've had it. One person, one trip each week. Don't take your children with you unless there is really no alternative. And please don't let them lick the handles on a shopping cart.
Oh, we're tired. We're not going to lie.
This store owner says most of his customers are respectful and appreciative, but he stresses people really need to stop shopping in groups.
If somebody's coming with their spouse or with one of their kids or something, it's okay today, we would tell them, but next time, if you could please shop solo
Some grocery store employees concerned about appearing on camera for fear of losing their jobs say they have been verbally abused by angry, frustrated, and impatient customers. They say they've been yelled at, even sworn at, and accused of overreacting as they try to enforce physical distancing measures put in place by their employers. Their union says they don't have to tolerate such behavior and should report it.
We say, customers number one, right? They come first. But I don't think in this case it's true.
And safety measures are not just to protect customers and employees. Consider this. Lisa Walsh is a severely immunocompromised
I seen that at one of the grocery stores out here. They hand you the wipe and shit to wipe down the handles of the car.
Transplant recipient. 3 of her immediate family members work in grocery stores.
You could pass it on to me or an elderly person and never know it, and you could be responsible for that person's death.
A message from someone really afraid of the so-called reckless shoppers. Kayla Hounsel, CBC News.
Just what I was saying today. Just what I was saying today. Shit, that's about all I got to say for the night. I ass drunk as shit too. God damn, I need to get the fuck up off this motherfucker. I gotta edit this fucking dumb shit out of this video. Thank you, Pete, for hanging out with me. I appreciate it and shit. I see everybody else got pissed off. Shit, it's out the door. But it's okay. Got another one down. So maybe catch it later. But yes, we see here. And I'm not saying it's only black people, but I'm seeing that in most cases that I see on a daily basis is that's what it is. That's what it is. As me being an African American in the United States, I have to talk to my people and try to educate my people on this. Stop acting like y'all ain't got no motherfucking sense. That's all I'm allowed to say. Stop acting like you ain't got no motherfucking sense. It's just like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that you have to go through this shit. And I'm not saying people in white neighborhoods don't do fucking shit, but they definitely don't do it in the way that we do. They definitely don't do that shit. I know they'll be in the store, they might cuss a motherfucker out and shit for telling them you standing too close or stop chit-chatting and shit in line and dumb shit like that. And the people get it, white people get offended. Especially if a nigga telling them that. Especially. How dare you? But it is simple shit. And some people can't get out of their little daily habits and shit. Some people will just talkative people and shit, just be running their mouth and shit a little bit too much. Like, ladies, time to keep that shit moving. Yeah, your dog's cute. Now take your ass home. Yeah, there was. This one, it was a black kid having a birthday party and shit and stuff. That I thought I had it, but somehow that shit didn't show up. I could have sworn that I got a whole list of videos. Now I don't see that motherfucker. And the one I clicked on it that said the good black birthday party and shit is not. That's not the one. So I just breezed through this motherfucker and shit. But they're out there. They're out there and shit. But the good black birthday party, it wasn't in no hood, like, you know what I mean? It looked like a pretty well-to-do area and shit. Yup, but yeah, I hate it. I'm not. It's just not like I'm pulling out all the bad shit. This is the majority of the shit that you're gonna see. You know what I mean? This is the majority. Whether this is what the news is showing or what, but that's what's in front of us. And this is what I see when I go out. I see this when I go out. So, like, it confirms it. I see this on a daily basis. A lot of these kits I found 10 minutes before I started the show. Because just like a nigga and shit, like, I'm hardly ever prepared. So, fucking, you know what I'm saying? I keep that shit 100. I pulled the shit up that I needed and shit, and boom, there you go, right there. Like, we got a black family on my street, right? Dennis moved in. He got like 4 kids and shit. He set up the basketball hoop. He got them playing basketball and shit. I guess it's okay if you got your own kids. They playing amongst each other and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because they live in the same house and stuff. But he come out there where he got the little Bluetooth speaker and shit. He played the music and stuff. Got the little kids play basketball. He sit out there. He's set away from him, sitting on the speaker and shit while he let his kids play outside. He's a very good parent too. He's a very good parent. He goes out there and he has the kids practicing football, practicing basketball, got them running laps and shit, all types of shit. Like, he's awesome. He's awesome. You hardly ever see that. Where I got other neighbors that don't do absolutely nothing with the kids. The kids is outside fucking playing in the dirt. Like, this is why they in the car smoking weed and shit. So the shit be fucking crazy. But hey, that's what we see. And all the other white people and their kids, they in the house. You don't even see them outside. You see the white people walk their dog, and then they bring their asses back in the house. Might see the lady jogging or a couple jogging down the street, then they take their monkey ass in the house. They don't be standing in the yard smoking blunts. Went outside the other day, there was like fucking 8 niggas and shit crowded around the car and shit, got the kids and everything. Yeah, girl, yeah, bitch. Pass that blunt. Shit we gotta deal with, yo. It's just wild. It's just wild. The next show I'm gonna do is on these false ass cures. We got people out there talking about you can cure the coronavirus with garlic. We had the white dude today hop on my Facebook post talking about you can cure COVID-19 with nano silver. Old Willie Grist got on his ass and shit. Old Willie Grist said, "Oh, white motherfucker talking shit. Let me jump in this motherfucker." So Willie Grist got on his ass and shit. Dude's Peter, I forgot his last name. But shout out to Peter and shit for putting up that bullshit up on post about that nano silver. They can't prove any of that shit. There's absolutely no cure for COVID-19. Now, you can eat garlic and shit. You can probably take that silver shit or whatever the fuck, and it can help with some symptoms. It might help you breathe a little better. It might ease the pain a little bit and shit like that. But that motherfucker ain't gonna cure that motherfucker. And people have to watch with herbs, different herbs, holistic medicine and shit like that, because they tend to think that it's safe to use. So what they do, they'll think the more they take, the better the results is gonna be. Oh shit, word Pete. Go to the seal to fuck you up. Yo, that used to be my shit when I get a cold. I take a handful of golden seed pills. Like, and just gobble them motherfuckers down. Like, I literally take like 10 of them some of them bitches all at once. And I would feel like 90% better the next day. Like, I'm gonna keep that shit 100. But like you said, like, what are the kind of things that go to seal how it will fuck you up? I know my shit got a little fucked up earlier. But yeah, like you can take these herbs and shit too much. And they can cause you, everybody used to, but don't take it if you have cancer. Oh shit. Well, golden seal will fuck you up if you got cancer. Ain't that some shit? They're saying the same thing about garlic. But I'm going to leave that show for tomorrow. I might do that show early tomorrow about these fake ass cures. And these people get mad as fuck. What? It'll increase your cancer? Well, goddamn. I thought golden seal was a, oh shit. I thought golden seal was like a detox. But I guess it don't detox a goddamn cancer. Yeah, you have to take the shit in moderation. But tell motherfuckers that shit. Because number one, they ignorant and don't really actually know the facts anyway. And I'm gonna keep this shit funky. I might make it a separate video. I want to include it in my video I want to do tomorrow, but I want to make it a separate one that's saying marijuana doesn't cure cancer. Because I was a firm believer of that shit. But since I left the cult, I got to sit and analyze because I know the things that got me in the cult. So now I apply that same thought process has, like, I can see things that are cults and shit. Now I'm applying this stuff to normal, everyday, like, propaganda and shit that people talk about. I apply the same thing. Like, okay, people are saying, let me actually fact check this shit. And it comes up, sure enough, it be some bullshit. Some of these things can help with the symptoms of it. Like, if you got cancer, you can smoke marijuana or take the oils and shit, and it helps with your appetite. You know what I mean? So if you're taking chemo or whatever, and it's killing your appetite, that the marijuana help you eat. You know what I'm saying? With glaucoma, it doesn't cure glaucoma. It helps with the symptoms of it. It releases the pressure, like, in your eyes. So, like, you know what I mean? So you can see better and shit like that. But it doesn't cure it. You have to keep smoking that motherfucker to keep the pressure off your eyes. So it's a give and take. Like, you know what I mean? You're going to be able to see a little bit, but you're also going to be high than a summer bitch at the same time. You know what I mean? So these things is shit that we think are cures. Like, we had this fucking dumbass and shit. He's been in our chat before. He said, oh, you can cure COVID-19 with garlic oil and water. Willie Grits had a ball with his ass and shit. Garlic oil and water. I'm like, you motherfucker. I was like, and that's the case, why the fuck if Italy got one of the most cases in the fucking world, and no motherfuckers eat garlic and oil like it's a religion? But that shit still fucking their asses up. There was one lady that was in the epicenter in China. She was eating so much garlic that it made it worse than having the COVID. So, in other words, y'all motherfuckers gotta wise the fuck up. Y'all really gotta use y'all fucking heads. And this cult shit, like, homeboy from the Tazadaki detoxification station and shit. I love that dude's fucking group and shit. He's an awesome dude for exploring that shit, exposing that shit. But one thing I see with him is that he left the cult, but still have the cult mind. And what I mean by that is not exactly like he still believe in the cult doctrine, which I don't think he believes in that shit no more, about that Israelite bullshit. I think he's just a Christian now, but I believe, I'm not sure. But a lot of the thinking is still cultish. And what I mean by the thinking is like, okay, you joined the cult because you feel the white people are evil and they're here to take over and kill the black people and shit because they're the chosen people of God and all this bullshit. So anything that white people do, you automatically think that it's a plot to destroy the black people on earth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying he think like that, but I still see like the thing he said today about the vaccines and shit. But then I said, yo, you old nigga and shit just like me. Like, you know what I mean? So we know about polio. If it wasn't for the polio vaccine, a lot of these motherfuckers saying all this dumb shit on the internet wouldn't even be here to even say it on the internet if it wasn't for the vaccine. I'm not saying all vaccines and shit are healthy and long term, because there's a lot of shit that we don't know. A lot of shit is approved. That's why it's so hard to get a lot of these things approved, because there's research, there's testing, the FDA and stuff is making sure that it's safe for human people to consume. Like, that shit goes through a lot of tests and trials and shit before that shit's able to hit the market. to actually be used on people. They don't just let you come up with some shit. Some of these things was invented fucking 10, 15 years ago. And it took 10, 15 years for the FDA to approve the shit. Because all the trials and stuff that the shit gotta go through. Can't just be dropping some shit on a motherfucker. This is like the COVID-19. Like, they probably got a whole bunch of shit. Some of that shit might work. But it has to be tested. These niggas just like, oh, you take fucking nano silver and shit, and that'll kill the COVID-19. Like, all right, motherfucker. So you trying to tell me all these doctors and shit, all these doctors are taking it and not telling the patients about it, and they just letting everybody die. It's like some big conspiracy shit to kill everybody on the earth. So I don't know, yo. These motherfuckers is crazy. I gotta go and shit. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna see if I can edit this motherfucker before I go to pass out. This beer got me fucked up. Thank you, P, for hanging in there with me. Thank you for the other little person that's sitting there watching me. I don't know who the hell you is and shit, but thank you for watching. Shout out to Willie Grits and shit for fucking them niggas up today. Shout out to Turnt Talent Mulatto 5 for watching. Thanks to shit. Who else is up in here? GMO TV. Thanks to the Shamian ass was up in here. Thanks to whoever the fuck else is watching. So thank you. So with that, I'm gonna head my monkey ass on out of this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna play some more Sahara Jr. Pick another track. You can check Sahara Jr. out on SoundCloud. Let's play this one. Peace, y'all. Peace. Killer be the goddamn witch finder general. You got a witch burning their asses up. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Bye, P.